The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Washington's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Washington sends out the punt team, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Now on the return. He's got great speed. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So Houston's offense has the ball for the first time. This crowd full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Shakes off the defender. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides the back on the option, the give. Touchdown, Cougars. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The give to the tailback. Makes his man miss. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. When the Huskies are moving on the ground like this, you will bow down to Washington.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, with all the rain they get out there in Washington, you better have a dependable ground game that you can go to and establish that tempo. Obviously, harder to throw the football in the rain, so dominant physical trenches.
The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The RPO, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Dropping back, it's West. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling.
Oh, what a move to get open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's West. Got a man, it's Johns. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line, it's Moffitt. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the...
Oh, he's got some... Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
What I like about this running back is he can do it different ways. He can hurt you running between the tackles. He's got great vision, but he's also got a lot of speed. And I love the fact that this offense can go option. They can trust the quarterback to make the right decision, pitch it out to him wide, and then you see the speed. There's so many different ways in the running game. This guy can hurt you, and you saw it right there on that long, explosive play.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. How about that weight room work he's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Pulls it in. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man down the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff to the single running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
Trying to get it to the marker. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Once he got some room, it was over. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's West. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Motion from the wide receiver. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Got his man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Cougars are in the hurry-up. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Powers forward. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's West. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. Washington sends out the punt team. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
There he goes! And he was able to break one tackle, Jesse, and almost got away from another.
Man, this secondary, this defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him. You better wrap up those legs and hold on tight. This dude's hard to tackle.
They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away to buy time. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Touchdown, Houston! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johns.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be third and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Powers through. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got...
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. The field goal is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's West. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Flanagan. At the 40. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the option. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that 1st down marker. It's 4th down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Rides to the back. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Running back searching for a hole. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Throws to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Houston will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Making side adjustments here. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time, bringing it back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught behind the line. It's Johns. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's West. Swings it out to his running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll send the back in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be active. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now and again.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. This lead that they've been working with is dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. They'll go back to the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So first down will open up the final period. The give on the inside. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Houston wants to play fast. A first down run in the red zone. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. After that big run, the defense answers. defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Looking to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Working that left side now. Gets away from one, finds some space. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw its west. Nice move there. Didn't get a whole lot. Before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a 1st down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. Inside the 30. Oh, he's got some space.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Hauls it in. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Huskies headed quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Flanagan. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Flanagan. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Wants to throw again. A shot toward the end zone. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Got it in the middle, it's Flanagan. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Wants to throw, it's West. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Washington. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Houston offense once again. One possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Houston will be forced to punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Dropping back, it's West. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's John. Knocked down immediately. immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep.
Unleashes one deep. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard.